Hello and a welcome of all of you to our special series of coaching calls that we have started from today. So the class will be only of 55 minutes. So I will be summarizing in the first 10 to 15 minutes some words, important topics from our booklet. So all of you already have the booklet. Most of you have already the printed version of the booklet and somebody has the soft copy. So that is our guiding document from now onwards because all the feedback that we have received from the students is very positive. All the concepts are coming which are already covered in the booklet, so please use that as a reference point. In the first half, every day I will be covering 10 to 15 minutes, only 2 or 3 pages, to tell you what are the concepts and how the questions can be made or are coming in the exam from that relevant topic. And then we will be doing 10 questions every day, and the rules will be that I will be sharing the question. The timer will start in the chat box. Everybody should put his answer, and then we will be discussing on that. And if during the lecture, if anyone will have any question, please just raise your hand, and then you can interrupt me anytime just to make the concepts clear. So if all of you who can switch on the video, it will be appreciated. Okay. So let's start with the overall. I am very happy to see we have 12 participants in this coaching call, because this I have specially designed for all the students who who have already taken the training. Most of you, and you have already preparing for the exam, and the target for all of you is to target end of September, because there will be another changes going on that is still expected, not yet announced officially, but anyway, that's why we are continuously updating all our content. So those who are, actually I will be guiding you when you are taking your exam, but for all of you, please focus to do end of September or maximum in October. Okay, so starting with the performance domains of the program management, we have the 5 performance domains. This is page number 6 of our booklet also, in which I have prepared the overlapping of all the domains. On the top is the program lifecycle management domain, that is within your program boundary. It has 3 phases, which is program definition phase, which has 2 subphases: program formulation subphase and program planning subphase. In the next classes, when we will go to the magic grid, I will be covering detail in that class, because I will be not going detail in every class of these things. In the delivery phase, we are talking about the complete life cycle of the components. Each component will be authorized and planned. It will be initiated, executed, and transitioned and closed under my program delivery phase. And every component will have its own individual independent life cycle under my program delivery phase. Then I will go to the program closure phase. So that is my program boundary, that every time I have referred this in my all the classes that you have already taken. In the strategic alignment domain, we have the 3 important documents: program business case, program charter, and program management plan. There are some students who took the training in the 4th edition. For you especially, now the program roadmap is replaced with the program management plan, and roadmap is only one component inside the program management plan. We will study in detail which content are still under the program roadmap, but principally everything that you have already covered in the program roadmap is now under the program management plan. But all the students who are involved with me in the 5th edition, they only know about the program management plan. Environmental assessments are giving the input at every step of preparing and updating all these documents. And in the risk management strategy, we will see about how we identify the risk, how we put in the risk register, how we analyze the risks, and how we make the risk response strategy for all of my during the whole tenure of my program lifecycle. In the benefits management domain, we have the 5 steps that we are doing, 5 activities that we are doing. A lot of questions are coming from this domain. You will see in the questions also. But this is the important thing: the activity or the action that is being done on the benefits is benefits identification, where we get the benefits register. In the benefit analysis and planning, I get the benefits management plan. And once I am analyzing my benefits, the output is still the updated benefit register. Then in the planning, I make the benefits management plan that guides me how.
Amish,
Yes,
Amish,
in the benefits management plan, it is telling me how I am going to work on achieving the benefits of my program. Then in the benefits delivery activity, I deliver the actual benefits. At every component level, each component will give me the benefit that will contribute to my program benefits register. We will study in detail about this thing, that delivering the benefit is a prerequisite to close my component that is coming from the top cycle. Once we will overlap this thing to the delivery phase, then benefit transition already started once you are in the program delivery phase, because each component can deliver its incremental benefits delivery, not waiting for the benefits of the other components. But as a whole, the program delivery phase will only be closed once all the components will deliver the intended benefits. And then we went to the benefit sustainment activity of the benefit, in which its plan and its budget is already done inside my program life cycle. But actual sustainment activity is done once I have closed my program. The program manager is no more responsible to sustain the benefits, and the actually the like our warranty period, defect notification period is being done under the this area which is outside of my program boundary. In the stakeholder engagement, we identify the stakeholders where we prepare my stakeholder register. Then I analyze my stakeholders using the power interest grid or stakeholder map, which are the two techniques which we have covered in our standard book. And then once I am doing the stakeholder engagement planning, the output I will get is the stakeholder engagement plan that is guiding document how I am going to engage all my stakeholders during the complete program life cycle, and how I am going to do the communications with my stakeholders. Then in the governance domain, we have the governance framework practices. Here I will make we made the program governance plan. Governance plan is a document that tells you how you are going to monitor something in your program. Monitoring and controlling of your parameters, keep KPIs in your program is defined under your governance framework. And then it will tell me about the governance framework roles. Who are the people who are responsible to do the governance roles in my program? These are the steering committee, sponsor, program manager, PMO. These are all my governance framework roles. And governance framework design and implementation is done throughout the program lifecycle, in which we have to make sure that if there are risky programs, they will be given more governance. If my program is of high strategic importance in my program, it will be having more of these things. And if I have risky programs, I need to take more care of my governance during my program. That is a key point that we have covered here. And the new domain that is added in the 5th edition for the students, Miss Rihanna, we have she is this is a collaboration domain. This is the 6th domain that has been added now after the 4th edition. And under this, these are only a theoretical part in which we are looking for the collaboration factors that will impact the program success. These are engagement, alignment, complexity, transparency, consultation, culture, and empathy. We will study in detail when we go to that chapter, but at this moment, only understand in the questions, whenever the options are coming, collaborating with the stakeholders, program manager should collaborate with the operation manager. That is the correct answer. And collaboration for benefits and value delivery planning, we have to plan that all the benefits are delivered in coordination, in collaboration with the program manager along with all the stakeholders. And whatever are the components, means the projects that I have in my program, or even the activities that I am doing, must collaborate with each other, must be working towards the to get the common goals of my program and the organization. So this complete picture is most important now to understand how all the domains are overlapping with each other. The important thing that I will try to mention in the first class here is that whenever anything in the exam is coming, when you are doing something, when you are identifying the benefits, when you are identifying the stakeholders, in that point, he is looking for something about the life cycle phase. The answer should be definition phase, delivery phase, or the closure phase. But if the tone of the question is that what is being done, what activity should be done, how it should be done, these are all the tones in which the answer has to be from this own domain. Like business case will be the answer, the which document will give you the formal declaration. If you're talking about the benefits, well, how you will identify the benefits that are to be produced in the that have to be delivered by the program. That will be your benefits identification. If you're talking about how you are going to when you are going to deliver the benefits, that will be your benefits delivery activity. But if it's talking about when, then the answer will be from the life cycle phase. Yes, Mr. Abdullah.
Thank you. My only question is the thing that you have repeated right now, that you've said right now, can you please repeat it again? And also to add how to identify and distinguish between the register and the plan. So we
Okay.
have some question between stakeholder register and stakeholder planning, and then the risk register, risk management plan, and the benefit register, benefit management plan.
Okay.
Can you please clarify
Yes,
it?
sure. Difference between each register and plan I will discuss when we go to the specific chapters. Then it will be more clear. At this moment, if it talks about how you are going to do something, how, then the answer is a plan. It cannot be anything from the phase. If he is talking about when, means that the tone of time will come. Then I cannot say that when you are delivering the benefit, when you are identifying the benefits of your program. This is the question, straightforward question. When you will be identifying the benefits of your program? Option will be benefit register, benefit analysis and planning, program definition phase, program delivery phase. So you can easily identify that he's asking you when. The answer will be program definition phase, because benefit register and benefits identification doesn't make any sense in the tone of the question. I have prepared a lot of questions from this tone. We will study in detail, but the main topic is that when the tone of time bond, or when at which moment something has to be delivered, when there's topic of the milestones, something like that, it means he's talking about your life cycle phase, not that particular activity in that domain. So everybody can write a single sentence that I have cracked from the recent thing is that whenever life cycle is related to time, when is the time, and wherever he talks about certain action to be done, identification to be done, activity to be done, that is directly in your the domain, performance domain. Clear? Any question till now? Okay. Then in the chapter number 7, page number 7 of your booklet, these are the introduction to the program management, portfolio and program restrictions. We will have the question also, but the important thing is that relatedness and time. Whenever you have to manage the program, can you can you mute somebody? There is an echo going on. Okay. So when we are talking about the portfolio and program restrictions, these are two distinctions: relatedness and time. So whenever all the components in your program are interdependent or interrelated with each other, and they have an aspect of time, because programs like projects are temporary and they include the concept of time bond. Then program and project distinctions, very important. There are three distinctions between a program and the project. Number one is the uncertainty. Programs are more uncertain than the projects. Then second is managing changes within the program affect the delivery of intended benefits at the strategic level, whereas the changes within the project affect the product, service, or result, because that is the output of my project. Complexity, programs are more complex than the projects. So whenever he talks about the distinction, he will give you at least two of these three options. Normally, few questions are also coming, select all the possible answers or select two options. So in that thing, one, he will write uncertainty, B, he will write managing change, four, three will be relatedness and time. So you have to make a combination, whether it's between a program and the project or portfolio and the projects. We will have the questions also. Program manager skills to successfully execute the program. These should be the skills of the program manager. You don't need to remember these skills only in the scenario. You have to understand that which scenario is coming in the exam. If he is talking about you have a multiple or diverse stakeholders in your program, so you want to hire a project manager or a program manager. So which skills he should possess? Then in that case, the answer will be the stakeholder engagement skill. If he's talking about a program manager, that you have a very risky programs to take care, you will hire the program manager who will have the risk management skills. If you have a conflict going on in your program, at this moment, what skill the program manager will use? Negotiation skills. So these are the things you don't need to remember these 10 points, but these four options will be in the question. You have to just analyze in which situation the program manager has to act now. Then you will select the correct option about that particular skill. There must be practice at that moment. That is a point that is important to understand the skills of the program manager. principles of program management, these are the 8 principles, and principally these principles are these are the basis of all my performance domains. So there are only like stakeholders and benefits are the principles on which your stakeholder domain or performance domain is based on your synergy, team of teams, your leadership and stakeholders are coming, change, leadership, risk, and governance. These are the principles. They can be not, they will not ask you that what are the 8 skills, but the main point to understand here is that there are now 8 principles of the program management. This is a new topic that was not in the previous one, so they can ask this 1 or 2 questions. And the last are the 6 performance domains, not the 5 performance domains. Remember, the risk management is not the performance domain. This is a very typical question that is coming in the exam. Which of the following is a new added domain in your program in the performance management domain? So they are confusing with the risk management is always the option there in the answer. So don't distract with that one. It's a very attractive term, but risk management is not the performance domain. We have still the life cycle management, strategic alignment, benefits management, stakeholder engagement, governance framework, and the collaboration. So any question in the theoretical part of the today's class, because as I said, only 3 pages I will be covering. So any question to anybody? Okay. So then let's start with the questions. So the rule who are I think which screen I should show. Can you see my PowerPoint screen now?
Yes, sir. We can see it.
Okay. The
Yes.
question number 1, right?
Yes.
So the rule for everybody is that everybody please I will start the timer here, and please give the option, write the answer in the chat box. Carefully read the question, and the timer that I have put down is enough to practice for the real exam also, because one question should take at least 1 minute. I am waiting the answers from everybody. Please type it at least. Okay, so I just got the 5 answers. Okay, so the question was, you are recently appointed a program manager. The organization plans to construct 5 restaurants in the city of Toronto in the next 2 years. So these restaurants are time bound because they have to finish in 2 years, and to increase its revenue by USD 10 million. So they contribute towards a common goal or common objective of my organization. What is the best approach to handle this task as a program, as a portfolio, as a project, or as an operations? First, always use the elimination technique. Operations is gone because it's a time bound. As a project is also not good because we have 5 restaurants, like not working on a single project. So and as a portfolio, as both my conditions of being a program is fulfilled, so the best approach to handle this task is to work them as a program. Anybody if has any question to ask, please raise your hand or at least give the answer. So even if you give the wrong answer, it doesn't matter, then I can see that something is not clear. Mr. Bhaskar, Ms. Rihanna, Ruslan, please also type the answers in the chat box, please. Okay. So next,
Hi, Mr. Abdul. I already typed the answer, but since with this chat system, I think after a lot of people saying the answer A, the writing A is
okay,
already, I think.
okay, okay, very good. Thank you, thank you. Okay, next go to the next question. Question number 2. Where the timer stops. So this is a new tone of the question. So you have to select two options. Programs and projects distinct from each other in terms of which of the following. Answer two options. So you cannot, if you give one option, it will be wrong. So it means you have to make a combination. And the question is talking about the programs and projects. So first keep in mind what are the distinction between the program and the project. And this is interesting. B and D. Okay. Mr. Emery gave C and D. So now this is interesting discussion. So the okay, Arfan Saab, what are the distinction between the program and the project? We just studied on page number 7 of the booklet.
Number one is the program is more complex
Yes,
than the project.
correct,
Uh, Second option is uncertainty because there is more uncertainty in the program compared
correct,
to the
correct. What is the third thing?
uh, program have related projects
No, no, no,
that
no, no. Wait, wait. Wait. So very good. I am asking about the distinctions. Time. How can the time differ between program and the project? Both are time bound.
I
yes,
answer to the
yes.
question.
Yes, Mr. Ruslan.
So the time and the relatedness, if we are talking about the program and portfolio,
Correct.
so it can be
It's
different.
gone.
But if we are talking about project and program, then it should be A and B.
Correct. That is the correct approach. So whoever gave D as the option, D is not a distinction between a program and a project. Relatedness and time, option C and D are the distinction between program and portfolio. So in this question, C and D are eliminated. Then you have left with three options, which is a distinction between a program and the project, which is uncertainty, managing change, and complexity. Out of those three options, two are written here, uncertainty and complexity. So the correct answer is A and D here. So whoever selected D, is it clear that why D is not the correct answer? Because distinction means what is the difference between a program and a portfolio. Yes, Mr. Vinod, correct. I assume timelines are different from projects and program. That is okay. But if we go about the distinctions, that are the clear-cut wording that is mentioned in the book, which is three distinction between the program and the project: uncertainty, managing change, and complexity. And for the portfolio and program, two distinctions: relatedness and time. Very important question. And this question is coming like this one to select two of the options. Yes, Mr. Search.
Yes, can you repeat, please, what are the correct answer? A and B or A and G?
A and B, alpha and beta,
Okay,
uncertainty and
okay,
complexity.
okay. Thank you. Well noted.
And this question is coming from page number 7 of your booklet. Very good. And the thing is that whoever, yes, that is good. If everybody gives the answer, then we can have a discussion why you are giving it wrong. Otherwise, if I just say the correct answer, it doesn't help. Very nice. Question number 3. Okay. So the question is, in a meeting, two vendors are having hard discussion regarding the quality of the product that would be delivered. What skills should the program manager possess to help addressing this issue? So, Ms. Rihanna, why option number C? You are muted. We cannot hear you. Ms. Rihanna, you wrote C. Why C? Okay. I think.
Hi.
Hi. You wrote C.
Yeah, yeah, change manage. What did I say? Change management, right?
Yes. Why change management? There is a problem with two vendors. They are having the discussion. There is a conflict. So, how the change management will solve this issue?
Okay. I mean, I thought about communication, which is the B, but
Mm,
then I thought, like, since it's a quality, and I thought change management is, lays down the quality of the standards and the quality of
mhm.
the
Yes.
product.
Okay.
So I thought
Uh,
change
uh,
management would be one option.
okay. Very good thinking that you thought about the quality of the product. Even in that case, the change management will be the answer when they say that there are job program is subject to lot of change requests from the stakeholders. In that case, you should have the skill of change management to handle the change requests. The quality directly has nothing to do with the change. Number one, if in case the change management will be the answer, that is a special case in which you will be talking about how you will handle the change request in your program. In this scenario, two vendors are having hard discussion, means there's a conflict going on here. So as a program manager, if I will do integration, doesn't help. If I will do stakeholder engagement, may be the right answer. A is also not wrong answer. Change management is wrong because if they are having that conflict, that if I am able to handle the change, it's nothing. The problem between the two people will not help. So here I have to use the negotiation skills, communication and negotiation. I should talk to them. I should listen to them. What are their concerns, and then we can come to the. You can help to solve this dispute. So B is the correct answer here.
Yeah, I thought about it too, but B would be the correct answer.
It's clear now?
Yep.
Very good.
Thank you.
Question,
Is there
question.
any possibility? Sorry, Mr. Abdul, is there
Yes.
any possibility just not to get the responses on the screen? So, because it's coming to the screen, and the moment that people are thinking, so they see the answers. Everyone is one by one is writing B, 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 A. So it's obvious that the answer is A or B. You know what I mean?
In the chat box.
Yes,
Okay, I think
because
we can make a poll. Tomorrow I will try to make a
yeah,
poll.
at least to hide it. So in this case, the people will think by themselves. So
Okay.
otherwise, the answer is coming and it's becoming not
Okay.
effective.
Okay, we do like this, that everybody should type the answer once the timer is crossed 20 seconds. If 20 seconds are remaining, then type the answer, please. Today we can do like this. Read it, observe it, because anyway the timer has to finish. So once 20 seconds are remaining, then please write the answer. Yes, Mohit?
I have a suggestion to make here just to avoid this situation, as Mr. Ruslan said. So, what if we send the private message to you so that it will,
Okay.
people will not get distracted to
Yeah.
that phase.
So you can put in the chat box, but only addressed to me, not to the group chat, right?
Yes, yes. So that ways people will not get distracted
Okay.
That's a good
to.
suggestion. Thank you.
Yes, that is clear.
Thank you.
And Sandeep, you wrote we can cover the bottom part of the screen. So you are seeing the answer from my screen also, or my screen has only this question and the timer?
No, the notifications are coming up. So
Hmm.
I'm just covering up the bottom part. I'm actually using mobile, so
Okay.
that so that way I'm not seeing the notification what others are typing before I'm answering my own.
Okay. Okay. Good. So question number 4. The program is of high strategic importance and possesses multiple risks in its execution. what skills should the program manager possess to successfully handle the risk? So B, Irfan sir, why B? It's a risky program where you need analytical skills.
So, analytical, for example, we first analyze the risk, then plan the response. So he should have the analytical skills. Otherwise, straightforward answer may be the risk management skills.
Okay.
Both are
Yes, I agree, because these are the
very near to
questions.
each other.
These are the questions that I just prepared from the scenario discussing with the other students also. Yes, you are right. But in this type of questions, 2 or 3 questions are coming. Just try to give the direct answer. Like a risk
Okay.
topic is there, the risk management. That is not, because you cannot
Okay.
differentiate that at this moment the program manager, he already have all the skills. Only they are asking that what you will do in this scenario. So if there is a risky program, go for the risk management skills. If there's a lot of change requests in the program, go for the change management skills. And Mr. Bhaskar, why C? Mr. Bhaskar, you wrote C.
Hello, sir.
You
Can
wrote
you hear me?
C. Yes, I can hear you. You wrote C.
Yes. Because you said multiple risks in his execution, so that's why I thought business and strategy alignment.
Hmm. Okay, there's like a broader perspective. I agree, business strategy. But as I told you that in this type of questions, when they are asking for particular skill, so it means that he wants to have a clear understanding, that you understand the context of the question. These are not that there's no wrong answer. Number one, I have to agree there's no wrong answer in that, but the best answer would be to directly suitable for that particular scenario. So here is that is of high strategic importance, is also very possessing multiple risk. So if you have a program manager who have the risk management skills, that would be the best option in this case.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yes, Abdullah,
Okay, sir.
you are muted.
So why the keyword of strategic importance should not be considered when selecting C?
Mm, yes, this was for strategic importance. You want to select C, strategic alignment, right?
Yes, because the program has to always be strategically aligned with the organizational objectives.
Right. I agree. I agree. So I will rephrase this question to be more clear. The program is of high priority to the program and possessing multiple risk. So then it will be clear cut risk management, right? Should be like this. Noted. Question number 5. Please read the question very carefully.
Allah, how far? How many inches? Eh? Seven. Eh? So give me the update. Give me the update. Give me the update. Fast. Project on screen.
Okay. The stakeholders are having a discussion on when is the program initiated. As an experienced program manager, what will you tell them? Mr. Emery, why A? When is the program initiated? In which phase? Ms. Rihana, why A? When is the program initiated? What is the first phase of my program?
Okay, so I got mixed up with the formulation subphase and then the planning. So
Correct. So we are talking about when is the program initiated. So that is in the definition phase, in the first phase, and more specifically in the formulation subphase.
yeah, that is correct. So the formulation has two parts, right?
Yes, the program definition phase has two parts, which is program planning subphase and program formulation subphase. And we have to, if we have to select the best thing, then as the first phase is the program formulation subphase, so C is the correct answer. Formulation subphase.
Okay.
Mr. Amri, why you selected A? I think this is clear that we are having the way when we have to initiate the program, that is in your program formulation surface. And if in case the formulation surface or planning surface is not the option, then the program definition phase will be in the option. Question number 6. Sandeep Roy, please type in the my private message. So everybody, please type in the only send the message to me. You can, when you go down in the chat box, there is option 2. So from there you can select my name, not on the group. Yes, like Mr. Search this to you, direct message. The stakeholders are okay. Correct. The stakeholders are having a discussion on when is the program sponsor assigned. As an experienced program manager, what will you tell them? It is done in the program formulation surface. And also remember that program manager is also assigned in the program formulation surface. This is page number 9 of your booklet. This is page number 9 of your booklet. There is a very in topic 1.1.1. The program is initiated in this subphase. The main tasks are assign a program sponsor, assign program manager, perform assessment and estimation activities. Ms. Rihanna, in this case, option number B is also not wrong. But you, in order to be more clear, you have to select the formulation surface. Because program definition phase has two surfaces, formulation surface and planning surface. And if in case program formulation surface is the answer, that is a above target answer. Whereas definition phase is the target answer. Ms. Jana, is it clear?
Yeah, it is clear. Thank you.
Yes. So we have to be very careful because definition phase will be disturbing us every time. But if in case the formulation surface or planning surface is there, these are much more better answer than only the definition surface.
So
All others.
Just want to make sure, are we anticipating similar questions on the exam?
Yes.
Like,
sure. These are the question that we have updated now are actually based on the feedback from the students.
okay.
So
Yeah, it is a kind of confusing because the definition is a high level, which is the main group, but and then after that is planning and its formulation. But that means you have to be very precise, knowing each one of the steps, what's taken into consideration.
Yes, and once you will start to read the booklet that I have shared with you, is I have very clearly distinguished between what is going in the formulation phase, what is going in the planning phase, and what is in the definition phase in general. This we will
generally.
Yes.
Sorry. In generally, like what would be such a question that they can come across and saying that it belongs to only definition phase?
If in the case formulation surface and planning surface will not be in the option. They will say you delivery
Okay.
phase, definition phase, closure phase, or any other benefit sustainment activity. Then definition is the answer.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Question number 7. Read the question carefully and take the time. Please don't rush in the question, because I see somebody type wrong and then he corrected. It's better. But please make sure that time will not be the problem in your exam, because the practice that you are doing with me with the mocks and other things, the important thing is to fully understand the question and then give the answer. Don't rush it. At least we have 1 minute for one question. The timer that I have put it here, 70 seconds, is realistic based on the real exam. And the feedback that we have is that every question is around 3 to 4 liner, same like the question that we have now, and not a single wording answer. At least 3 to 4 words are there in the option. So a new program has to be initiated in Algeria to increase the power generation in the country. To initiate it, which activities have to be carried out? So that is in your you have to perform the activities in the formulation surface as per the magic grid. That is your assessment and estimation activities. So everybody gave the correct answer. C. Any question to anybody? If anyone has any question, please you can raise your hand anytime. But make the concepts very clear. In the exam, a lot of conceptual questions are coming, and I will say one time again, the question that I have prepared, this updated version, questions will be there, same like similar to this. Correct option will be there, like perform, assessment, and estimation will be there. But other three options that can be changed, because surely they can, the wrong question, the wrong option can be anything. Okay, so the important thing is you to understand why you, how you are going towards the right answer. First you do elimination technique, then you see what is the best option, and then you click the right answer. That please follow those that steps in every question. Question number 8. And also try to figure out the keyword in the question that is guiding you towards the right answer. So in this type of questions, it can be select two answers or select all correct answers. Okay, these are the two typical wording that is coming. Select two answers or select any of the two options, or select all the correct answers. Right, Mr. Bhaskar, very good. Now you are able to clearly give the best answer. Very good. So that to execute the program, which of the documents are prepared and approved during the program formulation surface? So we are talking about the program formulation surface that is in the beginning of my program. So the correct answer is program charter and the program business case. Business doesn't, and very good point by Mohit here, are prepared and approved. That was a key trick why I put benefit register also in the option, because the register doesn't need any approval. If it had been a plan, that will need the approval. So as Abdullah asked in the beginning, difference between the register and the plan is number one, plans need the approvals. Also, whenever you will update anything, you will update the plan, you have to go to the steering committee to get it approval. Whereas the registers are owned by the program manager, whether it's a benefit register, risk register, or stakeholder register. Very good. So the correct answer is C and D, program charter and the program business case. Very good, Mohit. Question number 9.
Sir, it's question number 10.
Sorry. 9. Now you can see 9. Why it is going forward?
No. Yes, no.
Mr. Bhaskar, please read the question again. Who has the decision making power? Which stakeholder has the decision making power?
Program Steering Committee, PSC.
Program steering committee. Then why you write B? B is program sponsor.
Oh, okay. Sorry, sir.
No, it's good that you make the mistake so we can discuss. Mr. Ruslan, please read option number D. What is option number D?
Program Governance Board.
Project governance board, not program governance board. Project governance board. This is a make-up term.
There is no, I'm looking on that one. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, very good. So be careful about this type of questions. As I told in the classes also, most probably steering committee and governance board will not be in the option. But if in case like this, if steering committee and governance both are in the options, so take care. It means that principally one will have project behind it, and that is the wrong answer. Okay. So in this question number 9, the correct answer is A, which is Miss Rihanna, sponsor. When we will go to the stakeholder chapter, sponsor is accountable, but he doesn't have any decision making power. That the stakeholder which has the decision making power is the program steering committee or the program governance board, not the sponsor. Okay, we can look into the page number 49 of the booklet. In page number 49 of the booklet, sorry,
the what's the and committee, are they considered as the regular stakeholders, or they are part of, versus the steering committee? And when you mention stakeholders,
so steering committee is one of your key stakeholders. Stakeholder doesn't mean a single person. If you go page number 48 of the booklet, if you go to page, everybody can go to page number 48 of the booklet. He has written the following are the key stakeholders in the program. These are program manager, program sponsor, program steering committee, project manager, operational manager, portfolio manager, PMO, team members, customer, suppliers. These are all my stakeholders. And once the question comes about the approval or decision making authority, that is your program steering committee or the program governance board, not the sponsor.
Okay. Okay.
And we will see we will see the sponsor may be the chairperson of the steering committee, but not always. But the decision making power is always with your steering committee. And the last question, question number 10.
It's not showing.
You cannot see my question number screen. Mohit? Nobody can see the screen.
No.
Yes, see.
See it, but
yeah, we can see it.
It's okay.
Question number 10.
Oh, maybe
you are in
maybe there is some problem from my end.
You are in the program delivery phase. The management activities will be performed in this phase as per dash. Which document?
Program management plan.
Why?
That has all the components of the program.
Right, because it is saying that in the delivery phase, the guiding document is my program management plan that will tell you that how the work will be activities, how the work will be carried out in your program. So question number 10 is you are in the delivery phase and the management activities will be performed, how you will monitor the things in your program, that is as per your program management plan. So in question number 10, C is the correct answer, which is the program management plan.
Mr. Abdul, I suggest to have the addition here for the program manager. You are a program manager, and for you, because on the delivery phase, it can be a project management plan as well.
Okay, very good. So it should be
It's
you
not
are
given.
okay, clear. So you are a program manager, and in the delivery phase, which activity will be performed, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because you can be a project manager also in this case, and in this case, the project management plan will
Very good.
document for you.
Yes, thank you very much for the feedback. I will update this. So thank you very much for turning out in expectation. We have 14 participants today. I am really hopeful that if we continue in the same pace, in 19 days, our complete course will be revised. And everybody who is working on these mocks, please continue your same pace, same procedure like you are already doing it. This is the add-on classes in which we are covering all the new latest questions. I will be having around 180 is my target. I am working on that. So we will see same time tomorrow and we continue in the same way. Okay. And if somebody will have any suggestion to improve, I am always available. I am open for feedback. Thank you very much for attending the class and we see you tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, sir.
Thank
See you
you.
tomorrow.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.